Hello and welcome to another episode of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, the 100% completion run. We're at 59% complete, but this should help it quite a bit here, because these, I believe, count as missions, hence why the percentage is so low. That or the collectibles are like a percentage each or something stupid like that, or like 0.5%. But today, if you've read the video title, we are doing these streets races. There are 3 car races and 3 bike races, one on each island. So there's a bike and a car race on Portland, there's a bike and a car race on Staunton, and a bike and a car race on Shoreside. I believe Portland are the easier ones and it gets harder as you go across. That's really, you're meant to do them as you play the game, rather than what I'm doing, and doing them all in one go. For the car races, I will be using the Cheetah. It isn't the fastest car in the game, I believe that is the Infernus. But the Cheetah grips very well, so you can go faster, more faster overall, whereas the Infernus, I believe, tends to spin out quite easily. To get a Cheetah, if you come to the fire station at the airport, which is around here, I think it's there, and there's a car park opposite it, the Cheetah will spawn in that car park. And I believe a Gran Turismo spawns there as well, if you prefer to use that. Even though I don't want to use that car, because in GTA San Andreas you have to use it for the driver school, and I hated that car. It was awful. It span out very easily and made the glass test very hard. But enough of that. We're on to the first race. Lowrider Rumble.
So if you want to prove your ride ain't no bitch, get down the start line of the next street race.
Despite it being called the Lowrider Rumble, you don't have to actually use a lowrider. I'm not sure if they're even in the game, to be perfectly honest. It is a PSP, well, I'm on the PS2 version, but it did originate from the PSP, so obviously that's why some of the cutscenes, for example, are in-game rather than an actual cutscene. And really, you should do this before you piss everybody off, so you don't get shot at. For those that watch my Vice City races, in the last race I got shot at by the Haitians, who proceeded to bust my tyre, but thankfully it was at the end of the race, so I was able to win anyway. They're using stallions, I think they are, so this should be quite easy. Right, attempt number 1. Am I going to rear end this guy because I'm not much? No, they're quite fast actually. But my car's faster. So the one thing I don't know is how suicidal these AI are. Oh god, I messed up that turn. I'm being shot at. I've got cops on me, pedestrians are dying. Sorry. I missed the turn. Because I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 4, and needless to say the multiplayer is full of psychos, and the AI aren't much better. They like to try and take you out as well, the AI. You get no break from it. So I'm in the lead despite my driving being very poor here. He's trying. So their cars have got some acceleration, but their top speed is lower than mine. And the handling's pretty poor as well. I mean, he's just completely spun out there. Whereas I can do that because it's in a Cheetah. If that was in a Infernus or something, I might have spun out. Which is why I want to use the Cheetah. I don't need speed, I need a car that can actually handle, so I can just do this. Still on lap 1, it's a longer race than I thought it would be. But the AI aren't the best drivers. Here's lap 2. Because this is where we started. Gotta watch out for this turn early on because I completely missed it. I think it's this one. Or the next one, it's this one here. So it's like you do a 180. They're shooting at me again, I think. But I'm too quick for them. Come on. Of course, I've only got, I think, 3 story missions left. So I'll be doing most of the side missions before doing the last 3. I'll be doing the last on a love mission and the penultimate mission, and doing the hidden packages, and that'll be the last side mission video. So Vigilante, Firefighter, see the site before your flight, and the street races are all going to be before the next story part. I'm hoping, this is a video update, but I might as well talk about it here for anyone watching. I'm hoping to get this series done by the end of the year. Hopefully that will happen. That's an easy win, because my car is just that much better. I don't know how good 2 minute 50 is. And you can't... If there's one thing I wish this game did have, it was that it would show you where the races are. But I will see you for the Staunton race, or car race anyway. Well, here we are for race number 2. I'm hoping this is the right one. I am parking opposite it, so the cutscene doesn't delete my car. This race can be found here in Aspatria, near the university, I believe that is. Actually, I'm not sure, because I've blown it up basically from the last story mission. Let's do it. Deimos Dash.
Hey, word's out. There's gonna be a street race. Get your wheels over to the start line.
Get a car and head for the start line. No! No, 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 don't do... No! Some prick tried stealing my car. And guess what? He's now dead. What a prick. I've been in Vice City as well while I was rubbing stores. I got rubbed while I was rubbing the store. Okay, well, this is a bit awkward. What cars are they in? Don't. Oh, isn't it from me anyway? Oh, that's okay. They look like the Euro. Whoa, no need for that. Trying to take me out on the start line. Oh, I've messed that up. And my car is still... I've noticed there's actually traffic this time, but the fact that there's only one lap probably means this is a bit longer than normal. You know, that's what you get for crashing into me earlier. So I'll have time to recover. And I've already caught up to him, even though this white car is consistently getting in my way. He's spun out the blue one. It's just me and red. He's took me out, but kind of hurt himself in the process, and I've got the faster car here, so I can get ahead. I can turn quite well as well. That's exactly why I'm using this cheetah, because its handling's really good. So even though there's like slightly faster cars in the game, you won't lose control of this car unless the AI just take you out or something. So you can duck out of traffic quite easily. So that turned out the last second just in time. There's red. It's always a red car, a blue car, and a white car. And that is the finish line. Oh! Oh, she's dead. She was on the floor, to be fair. She must have got run over on the start line by the white car that crashed into me. I'm used to right trigger being go nowadays. That's why I was doing that. Well, that's race 2 down. On to race 3. And here we are for the final car race, which can be found here at Wi-Cheetah Gardens, where these crosses are, basically. I believe this is the phone where the gang missions take place on this island in GTA 3. I don't quite remember. The Wi-Cheetah Run.
Ain't no car faster, ain't no driver sharper. I'll see you at the next street race, in my rearview mirror.
As you can probably guess from the name of the race, these guys use cheaters. So my car won't have an advantage this time, but as we're seeing, the AI don't know how to turn, more or less. We're a bit crazy. Oh, come on. The speed limit's terrible down here. Just go faster. Oh, then you stop because of a little scrape. Right, where is that? I've gone the wrong bloody way. I'm awesome. Right, come on. This is my least favourite island out of any game. Never been a big fan of Shoreside. In GTA 3 or Liberty City Stories. Oh, of course, you change lanes. What the hell's he playing at? Three, two, one. Will white take me out again? No, but that red car's off. I don't know if like one colour's better than the other, like red's faster of the three. I'm not sure. It seems to be that way, but it might just be how it's worked out for me. Whoa, okay. Whoa, whoa, no need for that. Okay, the AI do try and take you out. Almost took me out again there after you lost control. Of course, no speed advantage. So we are in the same car. So it's gonna be my braking skills, or lack of, that win the day. Here we are. As they are not going full speed. It's caught me by surprise. Slow down a bit. Got to stay on the road. If you fall off, you're screwed. We are at the hilly bit. Especially with how this AI are behaving in this race, you've got to be careful. Because if they just smash into you, send you flying, you're screwed. It's going to take a very long time to recover. Because you're going to have to drive all the way back up. But they take that tunnel quite slow. You can overtake them. Which will work for me. Because I've got a decent lead already. And I'll build on the lead again at that point where they kind of slowed down. And blue has overtaken red. I don't know if each colour has like a different skill driver, so like white's the weakest, red's the strongest, or what. They might all be the same, who knows. It doesn't really matter, to be fair. At the end of the day, they're all pretty rubbish. They're pretty naff. The turns a bit too fast, so they lose control quite easily, even in a cheetah. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn late because of that car. Great timing, mate. You couldn't come a bit later. Yeah, this bit that took slow, which is obviously, as you just saw, where I overtook them all. That turn I took a bit too fast, but I've recovered, so it's fine. Now it's just going to be a case of a decent little run here to the finish line. As long as I don't crash, I will be fine. Because the AI are quite far behind me. They're not even in my rearview mirror. They're that far behind. I'm gonna guess the bike races will be harder. Because you can fall off your bike. So you have to be double careful. Here in a car, you can just keep going. But the street races, at least in cars, are quite easy. All three done first time. Barring me driving off into the sea, which isn't going to happen. Finish line in sight. The other races nowhere near. It's another victory. The car races are done. So I'm going back to Portland to do the bike races. I will be using the PCJ 600. There's one right there. But you can always get one from near your safe house in Staunton. It's near the Painsbury, I think. Now that the car races are out of the way, it's time to do the bike races. We're back on Portland. And the race can be located here. There's like a T-shaped alleyway in this building type thing. It's right here. Pretty much directly across from the ammunition in Staunton. And I did get the PCJ from here. And it always spawns there apart from once for me. But I don't know what's going up with that, but it normally spawns there. Red light racing.
Think you can outride me? I own your ass. Bring your bike to the starting grid and let's get it on.
I believe all 3 bike races stay on the road. So the PCJ is probably your best bet. You can always use the Sanchez, or I think it's called the Manchez, which is the one you unlock for completing the bump and grind side mission, which we've already done a while ago. That one can be found up there, I believe. That one. They are on Sanchez's, so we're going to be faster, but if it goes off-road, we're kind of screwed. Once again, there's a white one, a blue one, and a red one. And it's 3 laps. They do have greater agility being on a Sanchez. Gotta be careful because they're trying to shove me off the road. And I'm on a bike, you don't want to fall off. But we've already got the lead after they lose control of their bikes. As long as they don't ram us, they're not exactly far behind. They do have greater agility. We have top line speed. You can lean forward to go faster. It's a short course as well. As long as you don't fall off, you should be okay. I hope. I believe, yeah, both traffic is oncoming there. Both lanes go against you. So like, if you're going to crash anywhere, it's going to be there, around the corner, into a car. So I am taking it quite steady here, because that can happen. Although the AI can't control the bikes that well, so they may end up doing the same thing. Right, here we go. Right, we're clear. Onto the grass. Completely overshot that corner. But we do avoid cars by doing that, so it's not exactly an absolute travesty. Stay on the right of the road, because that's where they drive on. The Yanks. They're less likely to hit oncoming traffic that way. And across the line. Come on, ladies. Get some of Toni Cipriani. Next up, Staunton. Well, here we are for the penultimate race. Get out of my way. This can be found by Donald Love's office. Or at least his former office before his mayor election failed him. The Torrington TT.
If you think you can take me in a race, let your wheels do the talking. I'll see you at the start line.
Get a bike and head for the start line. I'm assuming it's this way. Oh, it's right there. I can see it on the map. Right, here we go. This time though, they are on PCJs. And immediately get into first place as they completely ruin that corner. See, it's all in the turns. Avoid that car. Oh, someone's crashed. And immediately recovered. Lucky him. I saw that game. And it's white in second place, red in third, blue in fourth. But most importantly, it's Toni Cipriani in first place. You can use your handbrake to turn faster if you're feeling fancy. To be fair, some of these turns do warrant it. Right, let's go. I had to slow down because of that taxi. I think this is where lap 2 is. Yes. So yeah, you really should handbrake turn some of these. It can save us some time from what I can tell anyway. Once again, got a commanding lead. So we're just going to take it steady and make sure we don't crash, because that's how we're going to lose, is if we crash and fall off our bike. I imagine with some of these turns the AI are losing time as well. Onto the right side of the road. Avoid the bike that I saw before I turned, because it was in front of me. Because it took the same turn. Not even going to lay forward to go faster, don't need to. Absolutely no need. Completely relaxed and composed as Mr. Cipriani wins again. Just too easy. Where's the challenge in this? Where is the challenge? And here we are for the final race. It can be found here in Pike Creek, up the hill towards the bridge to the second part of this island, towards Cedar Grove and Wi-Cheetah Gardens, and near the paint spray. Once again, this is a bike race. The Gangsta GP.
It's this simple. On 2 wheels, I can't be beat. Let's take it to the street.
It's the same bloody guy every time, isn't it? Thinking he's an MC. Well, we've shown up everybody else so far. Let's do it again. Cipriani, the master of street racing. I'm so good I'll face the other way to start off with. Gotta be careful, can't fall off a hill. The AI are quite crazy, past the white who bumps me anyway. Causing me to lose control of my bike temporarily. Once again, he does it again, but this time he actually lost control himself. The AI are fighting each other. Handbrake turn does not give me the lead, but I can take a better angle into this one. Now we're going straight. That's a bit of a dodgy turn. It is 3 laps, so you can be patient. That's what I should be doing. I'm just concerned that they're gonna knock me off my bike. They're taking that turn better than me. Oh, that's a bike. Now I've got a lead. I wonder if he crashes into that bike or something. That's where you got to be careful. But yeah, I've got a lead. Something must have happened or something for him to be that far behind already. Oh, there's White. He's miles behind. So yeah, as we can see here, the AI are not great at the racing. So this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, White's not even finished lap 1 yet. Red and blue are nowhere to be seen. This car's going to get in my way. Goddamn traffic. so far, I don't want to jinx it, but this has been quite easy. A lot easier than I expected. The AI do get a better burst of acceleration than you do, even though we're on the same bike. But they can't drive very well. I thought I was red then, but it's a normal bike. It's a pedestrian. Just got to be careful that none of the stragglers tap me out. That's a bus! I've jinxed it, haven't I? The checkpoint covered the bus. Well, I'm still in first. Hey, oh, there's the AI. The checkpoint covered the bus, so I didn't see it. Well, that's how much of a lead I had. I had time to fall off my bike. I had about 10 seconds. Come on. Okay, we got this. And that is that. Come on to me, ladies. Welcome to the Cipriani show. Game, set, and match. Easy as that. One thing I have forgotten about is the rampages. I hate rampages in these games. It's my least favourite part. I prefer the hidden packages over the rampages. So quite a few more side missions to do. We stand at 62% completion, so the races account for 3%, so that's 0.5% each, which I believe is what the missions stand for. So they're treated as normal missions basically. For that was stupid. For percent completed anyway. But I'm gonna save it and edit this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. So let's play Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories 100% completion run.